Hey there, guys. We are live. It's a little bit early today, but I hope everybody's doing well. I can see all of you in the chat there, talking with each other. I can see some people, I think, was it Mike said, congratulations of surpassing 50k subscribers. Yeah, man, it's unbelievable. I know it's not a huge amount, and there are like loads of channels with way more, but for me, that is a big deal. So yeah, I'm really, really completely like over the moon with that. I am so chuffed. So yeah, I hope everybody's doing well anyway. So let's get into it. So today we have quite an interesting one. We are going to be talking about China's little pinks as per usual. I think that's a running theme on this channel. And yeah, like the title says, they are trying to censor Taiwan. They keep trying to censor Taiwan, but fortunately for us, they're not really doing a very good job of it, because every time they try, they just get exposed here. It's like the Streisand effect. They don't want anybody to know about Taiwan, but every time they do it, they just make Taiwan more famous. So yeah, anyway, guys, we have more on today's stream. A lot more than just talking about little pinks. So let's get into it, shall we? Alrighty. So first on the agenda, we have this. The world's dumbest, most ridiculous, stupid ass tweet from this dude, Shanghai Panda. This is a very well-known propagandist for the Chinese Communist Party on Twitter. You know, Twitter, X, whatever the hell you want to call it, that app that is blocked by the Chinese government, and yet this person constantly comes on singing the praises of the CCP. It is just like this disgusting. And it's just funny how, you know, they're all talking about this TikTok ban, but they're on Twitter, an app that's banned in China, spreading the ridiculous propaganda. So yeah, in case you've been living under a rock, recently there was this whole massive hoo-ha when I was off ill. I was off ill for about a week, and the shit really hit the fan. TikTok was temporarily blocked in the US, and now I'm not really 100% sure what's going on with it. Maybe some of you guys who are in the States can tell me. Is it actually blocked? What the hell is going on? Because everybody was going nuts. This made a whole country just go insane. They were going nuts because Twitter was blocked. Twitter got banned. Not Twitter, sorry, TikTok. They were going absolutely nuts because TikTok got banned. Now, can you imagine the people of China if they were allowed to go nuts for every single app that was banned by their government? You know, like, oh, Twitter is blocked, YouTube is banned, Facebook, WhatsApp, Snapchat, Instagram, almost every single app or site, website that we take for granted, that is blocked in China. Now imagine the people of China going nuts for all of the apps that are blocked there. So anyway, these TikTokers, because their app got banned, or it was the potential for it to get banned, they all rushed to this this other app. They rushed to download this Chinese app called Little Red Book, 小红书. And they're calling it Red Note for some reason, and I have no idea why they're calling it Red. Well, actually, I have an idea. It's because they don't want people to know that this name for this app is associated with the Little Red Book of Mao Zedong. You know, that little red book with all of his quotes that people were forced to read and forced to use like a Bible in China during the whole ridiculous Mao Zedong time when there was that cultural revolution the Great Leap Forward. There was a massive famine, millions and millions of people died. So I guess the CCP doesn't really want it to be associated with that, especially if they're trying to sell it to Americans, right? So they call it Red Note, but nope, it's called Little Red Book. Okay, anyway, so all of these TikTokers, they ran off to Little Red Book, or as they're calling it, Red Note, because they want to stick it to the man, you know, because the man is censoring them. The government is censoring them and their little TikTok. So they thought, I know, I'll stick it to the man by downloading another Chinese government-run app that is also heavily censored. That's just a little bit dumb, isn't it? You know, trying to combat censorship by supporting censorship. Anyway, it would be really nice if China, instead of bitching about the USA people in America freaking out over TikTok, it'd be nice if they decided just to be fair and level the playing field, but they definitely won't do that, because that would actually mean giving the people of China, you know, that little basic human right that we call free speech. And that free speech, that thing called free speech that we all take for granted, is a big no-no from the CCP. They would lose all of their power if they let people download Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. They would lose their power because the people would be able to talk to each other. That's one of the reasons why Facebook got banned in the first place, was because the CCP realized that people could use it as a tool to organize protests and that kind of thing. So yeah, anyway, they would be absolutely screwed. Well, anyway, let's just take a look at this dumb tweet that I read the other day. So it says, see, the Chinese government never banned Twitter. Twitter refused to comply with Chinese law. Its CEO called compliance with local laws a sacrifice and chose not to enter the Chinese market.
You serious?
You see, the Chinese government never banned Twitter. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. And no, maybe they didn't ban it, but they did make it impossible for Twitter or the other, like, millions of other apps that are banned in China. They made it impossible for them to operate in China. When you are given a list of demands that include censorship, do you think that a company is going to comply with these ridiculous demands, censoring all of their users? I don't think so, right? If you really, 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 really want to see how well it went for a foreign company that did comply with China's ridiculous censorship, you just have to take a look at Bing, Microsoft's Bing. Have you seen that in China? It is a massive, massive joke. Oh my god, this thing is not even worthy of being called a search engine. Microsoft just completely capitulated to China and they censored everything. You can't even look at Tiananmen Square massacre on Bing in China. Search engine? More like a blocked engine, a piece of shit engine. It's pathetic, guys. It seriously is. So anyway, China, of course, they're going to say that, oh, well, we don't need X, we don't need WhatsApp because we have our own versions of all of the foreign apps. Yeah, you do. You have censored, controlled, and not even worth using apps. Nobody outside of China uses WeChat unless it's like, you know, Chinese nationalists living abroad. Nobody uses Baidu. Who the hell would want to use Baidu? And the funniest thing about all of this is they even made their uncensored version of TikTok for the rest of the world, to bless the rest of the world, because they knew that nobody in their right mind would use their censored crap version called Douyin. It's so ridiculous, and this tweet is so dumb. The Chinese government never banned Twitter. Twitter just refused to comply. Oh dear. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about the whole TikTok thing in the comments or in the chat, because, you know, I'm not really sure what to think about it being banned. You know, on the one hand, I really hate censorship, and I hate it when governments, you know, they step in and they try and treat us all like big babies. I really can't stand this sort of like nanny state thing. That is why I oppose the CCP, because I don't want our countries to be like that. I don't want our countries to be ruled by this authoritarian baby of a government that can't take a little bit of criticism. But at the same time, you know, on the other hand, there are a bunch of people who they make a living off of TikTok. And, you know, that's quite annoying. That would really piss me off if my livelihood was taken away from me because of a government was stepping in. So I can totally see where they're coming from. But then there's that part of me that thinks, well, you could have started a YouTube channel. You can make money on YouTube. There are opportunities to make money on many other sites and apps, right? And it's not a good thing for the CCP to have the upper hand like this when they block all of the apps from our countries, from the USA, from any other country. They block all of those apps in China, but then they have complete control of an app, and they use that app to totally screw with people and spy on people and harvest their data. And, you know, we really do not want a nefarious government doing this. So, yeah, I'm in two minds about the whole TikTok thing. I think my personal opinion of TikTok is it's absolute trash. It's rubbish. I can't stand TikTok. I really don't like short form videos. I think that they're a waste of time. And yeah, I'm guilty of making them myself just because that's what a lot of people want to see, you know, people with like no attention spans. But TikTok, I hate it. So I would not be bothered by it being banned. But at the same time, like I've already said, I do not want these like governments stepping in and, you know, telling us what we can and can't consume as well. Anyway, let's move on from this. I've spent way too much time talking about this. Sorry, guys. Okay, we have a grabbing grandma's clip that I just found. We all know about the grabbing grannies and grandpas of China, you know, those ones that lived through the miserable Cultural Revolution, the Great Leap Forward in China, where they went through this massive famine. It was really hard to get food, so every time they see food now, they just grab it, and they can't stop grabbing things. In fact, it's anything for free that they would like to grab. Let's just quickly watch this clip. Jesus. It's almost gone. Whoa. Quick, guys, you better fight over those noodles. But these guys, I mean, they're not too bad, to be honest with you, compared to some of the clips that I've seen. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Okay, so we've got this. Now, how many of you, I would say put your hand up if you remember Pianogate, But I'm pretty sure that if anybody is a follower of this channel, you will know exactly what this is and what's happening right now. So this is Dr. K, one of my friends, Brendan Kavanagh. Met him around this time, well, yeah, kind of around this time last year. I've known him for almost a year then. Yeah, he's a really, really cool guy. But anyway, there was that whole incident, they call it Piano Gate. It happened at St. Pancras Station. Brendan Kavanagh was filming his live stream, and out of nowhere there was these little pinks in the background. These Chinese, I guess they were students, I think. They were there to celebrate Spring Festival. They were waving their little China flags, and all of a sudden, well, they were all acting nice, and they were talking to Brendan, and even one of them was dancing with him. But all of a sudden, they quickly did a complete 180. They completely changed and started telling Brendan that they had image rights, and Brendan wasn't allowed to film them. And then it got a little bit heated. One of the on the guys on the China side shouted at Brendan because he touched the flag that this girl was holding, and he said stop touching her. It was hilarious. So anyway, something happened recently, and I'll just play this and then we'll talk about it.
Hi guys, as you know, YouTube deleted the Piano Gate live stream after 1 year. It had got over 10 million views, hundreds of thousands of comments and global exposure, but because of one privacy complaint this year by the Chinese Communist Party, it deleted the video. I appealed the decision to YouTube, and YouTube legal team have sent me back this response to my appeal, and I thought I would share it with you here because I know. So here you go, YouTube support. Hello. I don't know whether this is a bot or what, but anyway, hello.
Who starts the email with hello? Like, this is supposed to be like from a professional company, YouTube. Starting an email with hello. Anyway.
Your content, this is the Piano Gate live stream, has been restricted due to one or more legal complaints that we received from the Chinese Communist Party. We have reviewed your request to have it reinstated and determined that we are unable to remove the restriction on your content. That's the Piano Gate live stream. If you disagree with this decision, you can learn more about your redress options here. Sincerely, the YouTube team. So they said no, and what's also happened, there was a dude who started up a YouTube channel with a continuous loop of the live stream. That also has been banned. If you come here, let me see if I can find it. This was a continuous loop of the Piano Gate live stream, and this also has been taken down by YouTube. So they are actually going after the Piano Gate video. The only major channel that's still in existence is this one. It's called the Piano Gate channel. It now has over 7,000 subscribers, and it's just got the unseen footage on. So you might want to subscribe to this channel. And I know that many of you have uploaded it to your own personal YouTube channels, but basically they are going after this video, video by video, and trying to delete it from the internet. It's absolutely outrageous. And YouTube have completely caved in to CCP pressure. This has been going on for over a year. I mean, I haven't filled you in about all the details, but they've been numerous times last year. I've been getting legal letters and legal notifications, and YouTube haven't deleted it. All of a sudden, they've caved in, and they are going after all the Piano Gate videos. That's the state of play at the moment. Please subscribe to the Piano Gate channel. I don't know how long it'll be able to be kept up there. I'll put the link in the description below. Subscribe to that channel if you support free speech and you're against cancel culture. Please subscribe to show your support that we don't appreciate free speech being cancelled by the Chinese Communist Party. And thank you again so much for your support. God bless you all. Talk to you soon.
Wow. So the Piano Gate video has been taken down. After a whole year now, the Piano Gate video is gone. That is crazy. So they decided to leave it up for a year, and he said he's had numerous privacy requests, right? And they've still and they never took it down. But then a year later, after one privacy request, it gets taken down. That's really, really unbelievable. And it makes me think, why were they so keen to get it removed, even after a year? I mean, did it really, are they really that butthurt over it? I feel like, you know, it's done and dusted. The whole thing is kind of being forgotten about, but now they're just drawing more attention to themselves. These little pinks, they seriously don't know how to just sort of like, I don't know, sort of like disappear. Well, actually, they know how to disappear if they go to China and start criticizing the Communist Party. Then they'll disappear. But they really just don't know how to leave it alone. They're just drawing more attention to the whole thing by doing this. And now it's a big deal again. And I think that we're going to see more and more uploads of this Pianogate video. And it makes me think, are they going to go after the videos that I put out covering Pianogate? Because it's all up on YouTube. It's had thousands of views. I've got quite a lot of views on those live streams that I did when I covered it initially, you know? So yeah, it really makes me think, are they going to try and get every single video taken down? Yeah, it's kind of silly. It's kind of silly. And if I were Brendan, I would be fighting this tooth and nail. And I would be trying to get YouTube to reinstate that video, because it's an important video. That video went viral. It was covered all around the world. He was on Piers Morgan's show, for God's sakes. You know what I mean? That was like, you know, and also for him, I think, does it affect his channel? Because it might take the views off of his channel. That 10 million views just wiped out, right? I'm not sure exactly how it will have an impact on his channel, but I mean, he's got loads of videos that are popular anyway, right? But yeah, if it were me, I would be really, really pissed and trying to fight it. And yeah, Brendan, if you're watching, then if you need any help, just let me know, man, and we'll try and fight this thing together. Yeah, but man, it just really pissed me off to see that, because that was like one of the best live streams you are ever gonna see. Anyway, good luck to Brendan, and I hope that he can get it sorted out. Alrighty, let us move on to the next thing. I think we have something that is extremely ridiculous, and I cannot stand this. Okay, so I came across this video from a Chinese guy who seems to be living in Kenya. And let's just watch it one time. It is ridiculous, by the way. I do not condone the behavior of the people in this video at all. So just to make that absolutely clear. Okay, now I'm going to take myself off here and we're just going to watch it. Why is that not go? There we go. Okay, just watch this and yeah, we'll talk about it when it's finished.
What's Chinchung? What's me? What's me? Jumbo. Okay. Why you say Chinchung? What's Chinchung? It's not respect, okay? It's not respect. You know why I say Chinchung? No, what's Chinchung?
Say Chinchung, okay?
What's Chinchung? No Chinchung, okay? Why say Chinchung? Why say Chinchung? Respect Chinese, okay? Don't say Chinchung, okay? Yeah, this is Kenya.
是的，这里是肯尼亚，这里是我旅行20多个国家，遇到辱华最严重的国家。
这是清江球，这是清江球。
这里是中国援建机场、铁路后拖欠300多亿不愿还钱的肯尼亚。这期视频我会带你走进真实的肯尼亚， 让你见识到什么叫做喂不饱的狗，养不熟的狼。
OK， no。
Okay, that was a little bit ridiculous, wasn't it? Let's just take it back a little bit to the start. Wow. Very rude of these people to call him this, by the way. It's not cool. It is not cool at all. You know what I mean? Like, why do they think that is okay? That sort of behavior is okay? I don't think so. I think that behavior is absolutely rotten, and anybody that is racist and says racist things or discriminates against people because of where they come from, you are a complete asshole, all right? Now, obviously this guy's making the video to expose this, but I just wanted to also say that in China, there is a lot of discrimination towards foreigners as well. Maybe this guy should also make a video to expose that, because when I was in China, I heard a lot of awful things, just as bad as what these guys are saying, and there's no way that I am defending what these guys are doing here in Kenya. It is completely out of order. It is like bang out of order. But, you know, the guy cannot pretend that it's not any different in China, because it's ridiculous in China as well. As I said, being a foreigner in China, you get a lot of hassle from some of the locals. They'll call you all sorts of names under the sun, and if you understand Chinese, it's even worse. It's ridiculous. It really is. But anyway, I just thought that this was an awful video, and yeah, but I just, you know, I wasn't sure about the bit where he says, where does he say it? He says, let's see. Let me move that. So yeah, he says, this is after China is aid to build airports and railways for Kenya. He's talking about this Belt and Road stuff. Kenya owes China over 30 billion yuan. So I'm not really like sure why he has to mention that. You know what? So do they owe him something just because of that? You know what I mean? Does he expect to go there and people treat him like a superhero or something? I don't know. But yeah, China with their debt trap diplomacy, building some infrastructure projects, getting the country into debt, and then maybe using that to their advantage. Not exactly a cool thing. But yeah, that was a ridiculous video, and I just thought you guys should see that. Anyway, and just to show you, just to contrast it with what China is actually like. So you've got this. Okay, I'll just play it, and then we'll talk about what's going on. If you can understand Chinese, you'll already know. Alrighty. So you've got this sign, and that says 欢迎光临本店. It's like welcome to our store. Okay, so you can see the scrolling LED there. Then it says 美国人, so that's Americans, and you got 日本人, which is Japanese, and you've got 犹太人, which is Jewish. Okay, and then it says 出生禁止入内. Animals are not allowed to enter. So it's essentially saying that the American people, Japanese, and Jewish people are animals. And then it says, 人民同心, the military and the people are united. And then it says, 共股国防, let's consolidate national defense together. So I just thought it was interesting to contrast that with the video before, just to show you that it is equally as bad in China as what that guy experienced in Kenya. And that's just one example. You can go online and find many. And yeah, racism exists all over the world, okay? But in China, it's more or less sanctioned by the government. And they don't do anything to combat racism, okay? So when this guy's walking around praising China and making out that it's not like that at all, it's absolute bullshit. Anyway, let's move on, guys. I think it's time to probably move on to the main topic. All right. Okay, guys, so first of all, this is at the EDC festival in Thailand. It's like a music festival, like a dance festival. And there were a bunch of people there, you know, going to have a good time, waving flags around. They usually take their country's national flag and, yeah, they wave it around. It looks like quite a good night out. There you have the Republic of China, Taiwan flag. You know, every time I call that flag Taiwan's flag, everybody's like, no, that's the Republic of China's flag. Yeah, well, it also represents Taiwan, okay? And it's everywhere. And I call the place Taiwan. You can call it Republic of China. As long as you don't call it the People's Republic of China, I think we're going to be on the same page here, okay? So, anyway, there's, you can see there's the Republic of China flag, Taiwan's flag, Taiwanese flag with Japan's flag. And again, there was another Taiwan flag being waved there. Looks like a good time. Looks like people are having fun. There we go. Look, you can see it's Taiwan's flag with Japan's flag. Okay, this is when things went a little crazy. So this is the guy who has his Taiwanese flag with the Japanese flag. And look, these little pinks are taking his flag. Notice how they leave the Japanese flag. Why do they think that it's okay to steal somebody else's property? It's really annoying. I love it how the little pink is wearing pink shorts. Little pink, literally a little pink. And there it is. Wow. Wow. So in case you didn't really know what was going on there, the guy got surrounded by a bunch of little pinks, and they grabbed the guy's flag and they just walked off with it. And previously, before that, you saw that they grabbed another flag and just threw it away. This one, watch, just one more time, just in case we missed it. Look, just chucks it. That is not cool, guys. That is not cool. And it's really weird because, you know, like, I go around all over the UK with Taiwan's flag, right? And I've been to many cities now, and yeah, maybe I have been like hassled by some of them. I wouldn't even call it being hassled, you know, like they object to seeing it. That's fine, they're allowed to object to seeing it, but they have never ever tried to rip it out of my hands and throw it away. And what the hell is with that? Why have they not done that to me? Why are they I'm not exactly like a freaking big intimidating guy or anything, you know what I mean? So why do they always, when they see like a Taiwanese guy with it, or even maybe even like an Asian looking guy, they feel empowered to bully them and take it off of them? But I guess maybe when they see me, because I'm British in my own country, they might fear the repercussions of doing that. I don't know, it's very weird, but they have never tried to like take the flag off of me. So I don't understand what their logic is, what their reasoning is, why they think it's okay to do this and to take somebody else's property. It is just completely out of order. I mean, look, there's little pink, look at him. Literally a little pink. Dude doesn't know how to dance. He's smoking his douche flute, his vape. Yeah, look. Look at that sneaky fucker. Distract the guy, take his flag. It's like 5 against 1 there. Not exactly a fair fight, is it? I mean, the dude was like just chilling. He's at a festival, you know, this is in Thailand. It's not even like in China. If he was in China with that, I could probably understand. I could probably see why they would take it off of him. But they're in Thailand, for God's sakes. Why wouldn't a guy from Taiwan be allowed to fly his country's flag and be proud of it? And then look, his girlfriend is talking to the guys. And the plot twist is quite funny when we read this this little he posted a post about what happened, the Taiwanese guy did, and it's actually quite interesting. So we're going to read that in a second. Here we go. Okay, so this is what he wrote. To the Chinese guys who forcibly took my flag at EDC Thailand. I feel sorry for you all for being so small, super unplur, and you don't deserve... I don't know what I mean. Super unplur? And you don't deserve to be at this festival. No, they are probably not on Reddit just trying to raise awareness. To be clear, I have nothing against normal non-brainwashed Chinese people, and I visited China plenty of times. I was just seated chilling at the apero area listening to Cosmic Gate with my Chinese girlfriend. This Taiwanese dude has a Chinese girlfriend. With my Taiwan and Japan flag leaning against my chair. It's not meant to be political. It's my identity as a Taiwanese American living in Japan. I don't take my politics and opinions to places where I know they will be sensitive. 4 Chinese guys came up to us asking, who's the Taiwanese? Who's the Taiwanese? Who's the Taiwanese? And then they said, separate those flags. Taiwan is part of China. 台湾是中国的一部分。滚. At this point, I'm pretty incensed, so I tell them to F off and they shouldn't be here with that attitude. One of the guys proceeds to rip the Taiwan flag off the flagpole and walk away. Then the others block and push me from grabbing it back from that guy. I tried to call staff, but they were being slow and didn't do much. I didn't want to start an actual physical fight, so they walked off. A higher level staff member came over to see me if I wanted to file a police report, so I said yes, but no one came after that. The Chinese couple sitting next to us came over to express sympathies that those guys were idiots. I've mostly shrugged it off as people being idiots, but it's just frustrating to lose a totem like that. Still had a great festival experience. And it's great because these little pinks, they are brainwashed idiots. They are idiots, right? And even your average Chinese person knows that. They know that these little pinks are idiots. Because not all Chinese people are like this. They are these idiot nationalists that you see, you know, like in your country as well. And you're like, oh my God, look at that chav, look at that redneck. That is so embarrassing. It is exactly the same thing for these Chinese people. But unfortunately, they're not really allowed to express it. They're not allowed to express that in their own country because it could be a problem. And these nationalists, they flourish in China. It is just absolutely ridiculous that they think that they can go to Thailand or any other country and spout their nationalist bullshit rhetoric and get away with it. It really, really pisses me off, and I am totally fed up with the behavior of these little pinks, which is why I'm going to make a point of going to more places. I'm going to go to more protests. I'm going to bring my camera with me and I'm going to film everything that happens because they get away with it. There's never any evidence, really. I mean, we're quite lucky to have this video, right? Because you usually see the aftermath. You don't usually see what they do. But this video here, that is prime evidence. That is prime evidence. That is of how they behave and what they do. They go up, they throw the flag away, they steal somebody's flag, and they think that they can get away with it. So yeah, I will be going to more protests. I will be going to more Hong Kong rallies and protests against the CCP so I can really expose these chumps and show how ridiculous they are. And yeah, expect more videos of me going to these things coming soon. Which brings me to the next point. There is going to be a protest here in the UK that is on February the 8th. It's a Saturday, and it is going to be held outside the site for the new proposed Chinese super embassy that it looks like is going ahead. Basically, the short version is initially the Metropolitan Police objected to the embassy being put in that location because there would be a lot of protests and it would disrupt the environment. It would be a health and safety risk, and they didn't want that happening in that area. And also the council of that area object to it as well. But the police all of a sudden just did a 180 and changed their mind. I have no idea what happened, but they now say that it should go ahead. It's okay they've withdrew their statement about the protesters and it being a health and safety risk. So now we have the prospect of this thing actually coming to fruition. So that's what this protest is all about. This protest is going to prove that the police are wrong. They claim the protests will be small. Well, we'll prove them wrong. And that's what's going to happen. So I have decided that I will definitely be going to this one. So if any of you guys are in the UK, I would say please come along to show your objection for this super embassy and to prove them wrong. That numbers do count in this sort of thing. And I hope to see some of you guys there, because it would be great just to have your support, and also maybe to meet a few of you as well. So if any of you guys are in the UK, come along, because it's going to be awesome. And I can't wait for it. So yeah, anyway, guys, that concludes today's live stream. I hope you enjoyed it. It was quite a good one, I think. I'm so sorry about last week, because I was just far too sick to be even thinking about doing a live stream. So thank you all for being patient and understanding, and I hope that you guys can forgive me for that one. But it's very rare that I take a week off of doing this. So yeah. Anyway, let me have a look at the chat and see what's going on. Got quite a few people in the chat today. That's pretty cool. Nice one, guys. So yeah, now it's time for a Q&A, I guess. So if any of you guys have anything you want to say. Oh, and please, can you watch my latest video for me? It's doing well. It's doing quite well, but yeah, I need more people to watch that video. It would really help me out. So if you haven't seen my latest video yet, please could you open it up and give it a watch when this stream is finished, or some other time. Please, I'd love it if you watched it, because it's a really good video. It's definitely worthy of a view or two. So thank you so much. Okay, so let's see. Nikita says, bye from South Africa, keep up the good work. We're not going yet, we'll still be here for a little bit longer. Barry the Super Scott, I like this earlier time slot. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to be a permanent thing. It was just for today, but I'm going to see. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put out a little, what do you call that thing? God, my mind is like a questionnaire, I guess, a survey, a multiple choice thing. I am going to put one of those out and see which time slot is best for my audience, because yeah, I think 8 o'clock p.m. in the UK, it might be a bit too late. Anyways, click all night. Yay, you made it. Thank you. What time do you start in UK time? I set up a reminder for 8 p.m. and AM, always an hour late. Yeah, mate, we did it an hour early today, just because I was kind of ready. I just wanted to get on with it, because I've got a few things that I need to take care of this evening, but it should be back to normal next week, depending on the survey that I put out, to see what sort of see what preferences people have, because I know it's difficult just to cater for one part of the world, but I mean, I don't know what to do about it, really, Wheezy Squeezebox, my guess, some United Front affiliated organization donated a lot of money to a police organization. They were like, wink wink, I don't know, mate. I'm not gonna say that, but I am gonna say that it's a little sus. Okay. Juan Su, I already watched it and I will share it out. Yes, mate. Thank you so much. Please do. I need more people to watch that video. And it was my first video where I got a sponsor. So lucky me, huh? Headley Bradstone, 31k views so far. Yeah, like I said, it's doing well, but I would like to see it get more views, because it's a pretty good video, and it took a lot of effort to make that one, so I would like more people to watch it. Mike Stewart, thank you, Mike, for the super chat. $6.99. That's That's like 3 loonies and a toonie, right? Or is it 3 toonies and a loony? I don't know. But thank you so much, mate. Here's towards the trip to the demonstration. Thank you, mate. That will come in handy. I'll definitely be buying a coffee with that or something. Or maybe it will go towards lunch. Or even towards the travel. So thank you so much, Mike. Let's see. Jasmine, glad to see that you're feeling a bit better. You still sound a bit hoarse, though. Yeah, I'm not 100%, and I'm not used to talking for this long, so so yeah, thank you so much, Jasmine. Robert Yu, about the flag incident, did anything come out of it? No, not that I'm aware of. It seems that the guys who took the flag got away with it, which is annoying. Really annoying, because they actually damaged that guy's property. They stole his property, so he has every right to do something about it, right? Let's see. We got people with the Taiwan flag there. Wheezy Squeezebox, that's a good idea. You could live stream the protest, Lewis. Yeah, maybe not live stream. I don't know. I might set up my live stream, but I think I'm probably gonna make a video about it, because videos are better than live streams, let's face it, especially on my channel. Like, I'm not getting the big numbers for my live streams. My videos always do way better. The live stream is just a bit of fun anyway, right? It's just fun for me. It takes minimal effort, and I do put effort in, but it's definitely not as taxing as making a video. And it's cool because I get to interact with you guys. Barry the Super Scott, 8 o'clock p.m. in the UK is 4 o'clock A. Yeah, I'm well aware of that one, because when I lived in Taiwan, sometimes I would like message my family at that time and then realize, oh shit, they're probably in bed. I like your Republic of Formosa flag, Mr. Lewis. Yep, thank you very much. Was a gift from a very good friend of mine. If she's watching, thank you very much. Okay, click all night. No worries, middle of my work day, so it's dicey to get free, but I always watch later. Yeah, thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Hopefully we can sort something out where everybody's happy, but that's never gonna happen. Okay, Mike Stewart. Agreed, Wheezy. Very interested to be able to watch. Eddie Chan, take your time. You're just recovering. Take care. Yeah, thank you, Eddie. I'll be fine. Here's the thing. I don't usually get sick, so when I do get sick, I feel it more. If that makes sense. But yeah, it's really annoying. Jasmine. Live stream the protest if possible, please. Sure. I can do both. I can make a video and I can live stream. So I'll definitely do it if you want me to. Mike, you're welcome. After service fees, it's $8. Yeah, these goddamn service fees, man. You know, I think for any of you guys, the best place to support me, if you do, is always on Patreon or through PayPal, because I know YouTube takes a bit of a percentage, which kind of sucks, to be honest with you. Anyway, whatever. Thank you for the money. Let's see. Shu Juan Su. Question 5 was a little bit difficult for people to answer. Yeah, I mean, that's the idea of doing these quizzes, is to try and make it challenging and also to give them a little bit more difficult information. So then they will know a little bit more about Taiwan. So yeah, it was difficult, but I think it was fair. And it was fair for them to win some money. It wasn't, you know, at least there was a prize. I wasn't expecting them to answer all 5 for nothing. Okay. Jasmine, I didn't notice the early start, missed 95%. That's all right. You can go back and watch it. S says, maybe have Toby dress up as Winnie the Pooh for the protest. Yeah, I might see if Toby will go with me because it's on a Saturday, so he's off work on a Saturday, so that would be cool. Headley says, I think Lewis did it deliberately, Jasmine. Sorry, guys. Wheezy Squeezebox, you could live stream and later post clips of the live stream with commentary. Yeah, honestly, mate, that's too much effort. I don't think so. I don't think my live streams are that good. I don't, like I cringe every time I go back and watch one of my live streams. So I couldn't imagine trying to edit it as well. It would just be cringe-worthy. I know that the China Show guys do that, right? But yeah, I don't want to do that. Headley says, if I did a quiz, all the questions would have trick questions, so no one won the $5. Yeah, I was thinking about that, to be honest with you, mate. But honestly, I kind of was confident that there wouldn't be that many people that could answer the questions. So yeah, I was pretty confident that I would not lose my money. And when those two guys got it, I was like, oh, man, I was happy that there were two guys that got all 5 questions, but deep down inside, I was like, oh, man, you got me. You got my $5. Okay, you need Toby as backup whenever. Yeah, I do. Like, I wouldn't screw with Toby. Like, Toby's a tough dude. Like, so yeah, he's definitely good to have as backup. Let's see. Wheezy Squeeze Box. Dr. K's Piano Gate stream was taken down on his channel. Yeah, mate. I mean, where were you? We did talk about that on the stream. Unless you came a little bit late, but that was one of the things that we covered in today's stream. So yeah, I'm not going to talk about it again, but yeah, it is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And I've already spoken with Brendan on the phone. He called me up the day that it happened to let me know, and we just spoke about possible things to do, and there might be some interesting things coming soon, which I'm not going to talk about because it would spoil the surprise. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Oh, you came late. That's okay, buddy. Don't worry about it. You can go back and watch it. Let's see. Nikita, do I want a graphic artist? Video animation help? No, I do not, to be honest with you. Because I'm pretty good at that stuff myself. Yeah, and I don't like relying on other people. This is a channel that's solely run by me, and I do everything on this channel. I mean, I've had the odd person do something for me, like my friend Jess. She created the banner for me, but yeah, I do generally just like to do stuff on my own here. Because I like the whole creative aspect of doing it. So thanks for the offer, but it's okay for now. Will you ask Dr. K play piano outside Royal Mint Court on that day? Well, that's a good question, and that might be happening. Stay tuned. Wheezy, if somebody transcodes the video with some added interference in the video audio and re-upload it, it may skate by the algorithm. Maybe. Is the surprise that Dr. K would be playing piano at the protest? Well. Maybe. By the way, have you ever been to any of Taiwan's outlying islands, Mr. Lewis? No, I have not. No, I haven't. I always intended to do it, but here's the thing, when I was in Taiwan, it was during the whole COVID thing, and it was, although Taiwan never really had a lockdown, it was still quite stressful to travel around, and it just wasn't normal. And kind of regret not traveling more when I was there, which is why I'm definitely going to go back to Taiwan at some point to check it out, because I want to see what Taiwan is like without COVID, because during COVID I had an awesome time. I cannot imagine what it would be like without all of that, all of those wearing the mask rules and stuff. So yeah, I really want to go back. Lewis, a one-man band. Yeah, I mean, that is something that I really pride myself on, is all of this channel. I've really done it by myself with little or no help from anybody else. I mean, yeah, sure, I've had a few shout outs from bigger channels before and that kind of thing, but nothing really huge. Everything I've done it just me. So yeah, I'm proud of that. Do the waters around those islands contain sharks? Good question. I have no idea. Dr. K also plays the accordion, more portable. Yeah, but wouldn't it be awesome if we could like get a truck to wheel in a piano and he plays Glory to Hong Kong outside the new proposed embassy? That would be epic. Would it not? I'm just saying, it might not happen, but that would be amazing. Okay. Are there any anti-CCP politicians supposed to show up at the protest? Yeah, there might be a few, actually. You know, I know the conservative Ian Duncan Smith is very much opposed to the CCP, and he's voiced his opinion quite a lot in Parliament. So I'm expecting somebody like him to show up. So that would be cool. Yeah, but let's see what happens, eh? But I've got a feeling it's going to be a good one. And we might get, you know, some like pro-CCP supporters showing up as well. You know, like old Krusty might make an appearance. So yeah, this is going to be a good one. I can feel it. Okay. I reckon quite a few people are going to show up. Yeah, definitely. Alrighty, guys. Well, I think that we've done an hour. So I'm going to say goodbye, I think. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please don't forget to check out my latest video, okay? Open it up now, give it a watch, do me a favor, share it if you can as well. I mean, if you've got some people that you think might be interested in, just send it to them. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me on today's stream. Sorry, what was that question from Jasmine? Is he the same one you conducted a street interview with? No. That's some other dude. I forget his name now, actually. How forgetful of me, but yeah. He was a Lib Dem, a Liberal Democrat. Ian Duncan Smith is a conservative. So, completely different. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the next one. There will be a video probably next week now, and live stream on Thursday. I'll put out a little survey to see what times suit you guys best, and we'll try and arrange something that's suitable for the majority. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now.